Hello and welcome to All of Math, a series where I take you from the very beginning of the subject and take you to the very end. We are on episode 2, addition and subtraction, and I'm actually going to try something a little different today. I'm going to have my mouse on the screen and kind of use it as a pointer a little bit, although there will still be arrows and visual guides on here as well. But let's jump into the lesson, and we'll start with addition. So what is addition? I have a simple problem here. We have 1 plus 2, and what does it equal? So the first thing we need to know is, what do these new symbols mean? So let's have a look at this first one. This cross right here, this plus sign, is telling us to add. So we are going to combine the two numbers to the left and to the right of it. And then this symbol here is telling us to solve. So solve for everything on the left and put your answer on the right. Right. Solve this. What is it? This added to this is what? What is the symbol? Alrighty. So back to the problem. How are we going to add 1 plus 2? So brought back our old friends, the smiley faces, right? From the counting lesson, it's very simple, right? We'll count the number of smiley faces on each side. So this is 1 and this is 2. Alright. So 1 plus 2. How many do we have here total? If we combined these two with this one, what would we have? 3. Now, if you're an expert counter, or you really studied your advanced counting, you should know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, now you see 6 smiley faces. And this will be a lesson in the equal sign. Everything on this side is going to be the same as everything on this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's go back to our original problem. 1 plus 2 equals what? 3. Alrighty. Now that we have a little grasp on addition, let's move on to subtraction. I have another practice problem here of 4 minus 2, and we'll work through this one together as well. So we have a new symbol here. What is that telling us to do? If addition was adding, this line alone tells us to subtract. We are taking away. This symbol tells us to take away. 4 take away 2 is what? Again, just because it is subtraction, the equal sign is still the same. It'll be the same no matter what kind of math problem you're solving. Alrighty, now let's break this down with the smiley faces again. We have 4 smiley faces minus 2 smiley faces. So 4 take away 2. Now what I like to do is I like to say, let's go ahead, and if we're visualizing like this, let's cover it up, right? Let's physically cover up 2 smiley faces and recount. And now we count 1, 2. So we know 4, when we took away 2, is now 1, 2. Alright, now back to our problem again. We have 4 take away 2. And 4 take away 2 is 2. Correct. Alrighty, and here are the takeaways, or what you should have learned. You should know how to add. You should know how to subtract. And you should know what those 3 symbols mean. The plus sign, the subtraction sign, and the equal sign. Here are some homework problems. These are good to practice right now after the lesson is still fresh in your head. I have some challenge problems colored in red at the bottom of the screen. Alrighty, and here's 3 seconds to pause. And here are the answers. Excellent. And I want to point out on these practice problems here, some of the stuff that was in last lesson as well. 0, if we took 1 away from 1, we would have nothing. And over here, this would be on the advanced counting as we go past 9 into the set of 10 and beyond, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we're getting this answer here. If you have struggled with any of these, feel free to rewatch the video. Feel free to also write them down on your own time and go ahead and make a smiley face on them and do physically covering them up for these ones or actually counting them out for addition. Alrighty, thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and this is Broad Enough Learning. Okay, bye bye.